Alright guys, so today we're going to put on some new wheel rim protectors. Come around this side. On this car we're going to replace these old ones and we're going to put some fresh, more discreet grey ones. Now as you can see that these protectors definitely worked. As you can see, all these scuff marks over here. And if these protectors were not there, basically this would be your scratched rim. As you can see here, basically before we put on these rim protectors, this is what my wife has done, and I was very cross. So that's why we've decided to put on these rim protectors and give it a go. So we've had them on for about a year, and they've done a brilliant job of protecting the wheel from all this damage that could have occurred. But today we're going to take them off and put on new ones. Today I'm going to show you how to install these wheel rim protectors. They're a wonderful product, and I think the best value for money automotive product on the market. If you have a look at the wheel which we're working with, so as you can see, pretty damaged, pretty scuffed wheel. And for a fairly expensive car like this, it's quite unsightly. So what we're going to do, we're going to use this protector with a 3M tape on the back to cover up all these scuffs, to make the wheel a lot more presentable. And also these are used to protect the wheel against future scuffs. As when it's on here, when you touch the wheel, when you touch the curb, it's going to be the protector you are touching and not scraping your wheel. So to put them on properly, you need to make sure you've got few tools basically. So you need to have a hairdryer or a heat gun. I mean, everyone's got a hairdryer in the house, so I'm using a hairdryer for this example. You need a clean-ish cloth. Very important is to use a degreaser. It can be an engine cleaner like this, or brake cleaner, something similar. It doesn't need to be expensive degreaser. The most crucial bit is this 3M Primer 94. This is used to increase the adhesion between the double-sided tape and the surface of the rim. It makes the two surfaces compatible basically. It's not a glue, it's not gonna damage your wheel or anything. It's just so that this tape sticks a lot better to your rims. It's very important. And also we've got a Stanley knife. I'll show you at the end basically to cut it off at the edge. So the most important thing is to properly prep the wheel. If you do not properly clean it or degrease it to get all the grease off of your rim, nothing sticks to grease. So we need to get rid of it all. So we just spray it around. I'd say leave it for a couple of minutes for the degreaser to work its magic and to get rid of all your grease. I mean, people ask me, oh, why are my wheels so greasy? I kind of wash them every day. Well, if you use any tire shine on your or tire dressing on your wheels, this will leave a lot of grease on your rim. And as we know, nothing will ever stick to grease. So the most important bit is to take all of this grease off. I mean, do it a couple of times. So you see how much grease. I mean, it looks pretty clean to us, but if you go around with a clean cloth, you can see how dirty they are. So this is why, this is a extremely popular product, but then people buy it and then complain that they haven't performed as well, or they've fallen off at speed or something like this. And number one reason for that is they haven't degreased or prepped their wheels properly. So this step takes the longest, but it's most important. So just spend some time going around it, really cleaning the edges of your rims. Now, once you think you've done enough with a degreaser and the cloth, we provide you with some alcohol wipes in the pack, like that. So I mean, some people buy the kit and just use these alcohol wipes to clean their wheels. I mean, don't do that, because this little wipe will not be enough to clean the whole wheel. So these wipes are literally to check if you've done a good job cleaning the wheel. So basically you just put it on like this and just go around like this once. I mean, yeah, alcohol will further get rid of all your grease, if you've left any, but this is just to make sure that you've done a decent job cleaning the wheel and you're ready to stick it on. Now this is fairly clean, so yeah, we're ready now. I mean, if this was dirty, then maybe you need to clean the wheel again. Right, so after this step, we'll get the primer, which is in your pack. It has a little brush here. So what we do is just basically using the brush, go around like this, applying the primer thinly onto the edge of your wheel like this. So don't rush, because the primer actually needs to dry before putting the rim blades on. So go. Doesn't have to be loads on it, just a thin layer. I mean, you've got plenty here, so don't be stingy with it, but also don't put too much on. So just put it all the way around your rim like this. It's actually clear, so you won't see it on your rim, but it kind of goes a little bit hazy. So you need to leave it for a minute to just dry. Once the primer is dry, you're ready to stick on your wheel protectors. Okay guys, so we've degreased the wheel, made sure it's all clean, applied the primer, waited a couple of minutes. Now the primer is dry, and finally we're ready to put on these rim protectors. So get your hair dryer and start by about 6 to 8 inch sections at a time. So warm it up like this in your hand. Don't overdo it. I mean, do it up to the point where it's quite soft and flexible. I mean, you'll feel it in your hands. You don't need it to be stretchy or anything. Just be a lot easier to work with. So we obviously peel off the protector bit. And now this is the example how to put it on the rim with the lip. This is called the lip. I mean, this lip needs to be at least 4 millimeters thick to put on your rim protectors. If it's thinner than that, I don't think the rim protectors will fit properly. So make sure that your lip is thick enough. We'll have another video, have a look at our channel, where I show you how to install these rim protectors on the wheel without a lip. But with a lip, it's actually even easier. So just put it right in the middle like this, so that also the top bit overhangs, just like in the on the wheel without a lip. So, but here basically both ends just overhang over the lip, and then you just follow it around, firmly pressing, making sure it's getting stuck on like that, and just go all around the wheel, applying it, covering all your scuffs. So now we've done this about 8 to 10 inch section we've done. So then again, warm it up a little bit, and then carry on. Yeah, I can even do it with one hand, but it's easier to do it with two hands. In fact, it's so easy, even a kid can do it. So I'm gonna show you how my girl Ksenia will put on these rim blades.
Hi!
Go on, Ksenia, you show them. Yeah, so rip it off like this, and then make sure that you apply it right on the edge there. Yeah, that's it, covering both edges. Wait, we need to probably warm it up a bit. Yeah, don't forget warming it up, because the tape and the primer work best at around 20 degrees Celsius. So they will stick on a lot better if you warm up the tape, and it's actually going to be a lot better, a lot easier to work with. That's it, very good. Well done, Ksenia. Ksenia nearly completed putting the rim blade on the whole wheel. Now at the end section can be fairly tricky, but I'll show you how to do it properly. So when you get to the end, yeah, that's right, pull off this bit and just let it stick it on top to overlap like this, basically. See, it's overlapped. Then you get a Stanley knife. Don't let your kid obviously use a Stanley knife, do it yourself. But you cut it just kind of there, maybe even overlapping the bit at the beginning so that you get a clean cut. Like that. That's it. Cut it off, push it in. Yep. And now it's done. I mean, some people prefer to just to make sure that it's all secure. Here, Ksenia, you feel me doing it. Put a bit of super glue on the edge, because sometimes moisture can get in this crack here and cause it to start peeling off at the edge. So just we need to seal off this joint here. But in 9 times out of 10, you don't really need glue, but just in case, you can put some on at the end. So that is it really. So we've done our wheel. Looks 100% better. As you can see, you can't see any scuffs or anything. Car looks a lot more presentable, and it's done by Ksenia. Well done. So guys, if you have any questions,
comment down below.
Yep, comment down below, and we'll do other videos.
Maybe with Daniel.
Yeah, how to do DIY on cars next week or something. So let us know what you think. If you would like to buy these rim protectors, you can. There is a website after this video, or in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching.
Bye.